The last piece of this class is the loadForecastInToView method, which receives as its parameters the view in which all of the data will be displayed and the daily forecast object that contains that data. Now, remember, when we're making web services calls to get information, it's unclear how long those web services calls will take, and it is possible, since the user can continue interacting with the GUI, that by the time the data is returned, the 5-day forecast fragment may no longer be on the screen. The user may have switched back to the single forecast fragment, for example. So the first thing we do before attempting to display any data on the screen is check to see that the 5-day forecast fragment object is still added. If it's not, we simply return. And then also we check to make sure we have data, because if we don't, then we don't want to try to display anything, and instead we simply display an error message toast. Now, assuming that we have the data and that the forecast fragment, the 5-day forecast fragment, is on the screen, we obtain references to all the different GUI controls that we want to interact with, and then we use the data inside of the daily forecast object to set all of those views on the screen. So for example, here at line 215, we tell the forecast image view to set its image bitmap to the bitmap that's stored in the daily forecast object.